Hello, Aryianna. Do I say this right?
Yes, it's Aryianna.
Aryianna. Hello, welcome, and thank you for this interview.
You're very welcome.
I wonder, where are you from?
I am from the United States and I reside in Tennessee.
Oh, cool. I met you only recently on an open mic, I think, at the Iron Horse. I think that was the first time I heard you singing. I was wondering, are you a live singer in real life too?
Yes, ma'am, I sure am. I have toured. I have live videos out. Just completed a video 2 years ago.
Wow.
And it stayed at #1 for a year and a half on Reverb Nation. It hit the top of the charts, and it's still currently at #3 on Reverb Nation. It's been, I believe, it's going on 3 years now. We toured mostly the area of Tennessee. I've been all over Florida, Tennessee, Indiana. I've recorded with some top-name artists. Right now, I'm not doing a lot of it. I'm kind of sitting idle after we came off of doing what we were doing last year. Just kind of taking a little downtime.
So you are a live singer in real life. Could you kind of describe the music you bring to the people?
Pretty much new country and old country. My roots are pretty much old country. I've been singing pretty much my whole life, and I do anything from the older country up into the newer country. Sometimes I throw in a little rock. Basically, that's pretty much what I do. I guess I try to put things out to the public that that means something to me, that gives a feeling to them too. Not so much as I do it for the money as I do it for the love of what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I love the music and touching other people's lives.
So you started at a very young age, or?
Yes, my whole family on my mother's side of the family was very musically talented, and growing up, as I said, I'm a Southern girl, and it was Sundays having dinner, sitting around the piano, and when you're birthed, you learn to sing in my family or play an instrument.
Okay, coming to that, do you play an instrument?
No, I don't play an instrument. I'm strictly an entertainer. Been a dancer and a singer since I was very young. I started actually dancing and singing at about 4 or 5 years old. I'm also a clogger. I started out, I basically think I came out singing. I mean, I really didn't have a choice. My whole family is very musically inclined.
Yeah, so my next question is already answered. I wanted to ask you, who do you look up to musical-wise, but I guess it must be your family.
Well, actually, I do have some entertainers that I really look up to.
Okay.
And the older artist, Tanya Tucker, I do a lot of Tanya Tucker. I really liked Tanya Tucker when she was younger. There's so many great artists out there. That's where the roots of country music really started, and it's just, they sing from the heart, I guess, and I guess that's kind of where I come from. I sing from the heart, and it's just a lot of your Patsy Cline, all of those singers really sing from the heart, and unfortunately a lot of things have changed in music as you've watched everything grow. Things have become so different in music from what it was years ago when I called what was really music, when you could walk onto Nashville Row and not have $1 million and get a record deal because you could sing. Now that's not what it's about.
Yeah, I know. I hear that from a lot of artists whom I interview, that many stuff has changed. It's very difficult to get a record label in real life and all that.
It's very tough.
Yeah. They say that to me all the time. You are still performing in real life?
Yes, I am. I'll do mostly in the summers now. We do a lot of resorts and things like that. We do some bigger things. I don't do many of I did my days of the bar scenes. I've done more of opening for big artists, and we do bigger venues now instead of doing just small bar gigs. A lot of that, with the economy the way it is today, is just not affordable with my band.
So you have a band in real life?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I have a touring band.
But at one point you came into Second Life. What made you decide to go there?
I have a very good friend that's here that has tried for a few years to get me to come in, and the time didn't allow for me to come into it. She was saying that, be good for me because there's a lot of music in here, and she knew I loved music and different things, and she really brought me into here, and I came in and I checked it out, and I loved it. I met some incredible people in here, and as I said, I've only been in SL a little over 3 months right now, and I have really, people have just been absolutely wonderful to me here. I couldn't have asked for any more. I mean, sometimes Second Life is better than First.
Yeah,
I
sometimes.
mean, it's just, I've had the great support system in here. Everybody's been absolutely wonderful to me. I mean, you can look at my calendar. I'm completely full already. I've been here 3 months. I mean, to me, it was just a blessing. I never came here to get that busy. I came here for fun, and it just happened. So,
Hmm.
um, but I'm
But
enjoying every minute of it.
yeah, what was gonna ask that you do enjoy it to
Oh, I
be
love it.
yeah.
I love it.
Um,
And I'm very involved with the Cancer Relay for Life this year. I do that in real life.
oh yeah.
I've been very involved with that since they had approached me about it. I'm actually going to be representing the USA on May 4th
Wow.
for the Cancer Relay for Life
Cool.
this year. They're having a singing competition, and I will be representing them on, I believe it's May 4th for
Hmm.
that competition. So that was a big honor also. Anything that I can do to help in that aspect, I try to help out. Real
Yeah.
life or Second Life.
Since you are a real life performer also, can you tell me the difference between performing in Second Life and in real life?
Oh, most certainly. Real life is a lot. Once you get your initial setup in Second Life, you're pretty good. I have a complete studio myself that I run, and I
Hmm.
do my performances in SL basically like I would do them just in real life without my band behind me. Some of my tracks are recorded with my band. I mean, in real life, there's a lot of setup,
Hmm.
your band setup, your touring, your lighting, your stage, there's so much to it, your makeup, your everything. I mean, in Second Life, you come as you are.
Hmm.
If you have a show, you come, you do it. You don't have to worry about the band. You just make sure all of your equipment, your sound, everything is set correctly,
Mm.
and you go do your shows. It's a lot less hassle to do shows in Second Life than it is to do in
Yeah.
real life.
You
Because
can basically do them in your pajamas behind the screen.
yes, if you chose to do that, you sure could, and you couldn't do that in real life because
No.
it's
Hmm.
outfits and makeup and
Yeah.
on and on and on and on and on that you have to do, and the preparing that goes into it, and the crew that has to run with you. I have a wonderful management group that I have in here also. Um, there's a lot that goes into the real world and an artist at a level that I was performing at.
Hmm. Well, you're not very long in Second Life yet, but do you have favorite places where you perform?
I do. I mean, Kickin' is a really great
Mm.
place.
Yeah.
Aces. Um, I mean, I've probably got 4 or 5. Endless Delirium's been absolutely wonderful. B&Q, Roadhouse Dreams, Gillies. I play all these places, Little Mary's, and I'll tell you what, I've met the nicest people and the owners and things like that. They really appreciate an artist, and that's really important to an artist that
Hmm.
you're appreciated for your time because it does take a lot of time and it takes a lot of work, whether you're an artist in SL or whether you're an artist in real life, because if
Yes.
I'm not performing, I'm either learning new material, I may be recording a new song because I am a writer also,
Oh.
besides.
Hmm.
So, I mean, there's a ton that goes into it, whether it be in SL or whether it be real life. There's a ton of behind the scene things that has to go on.
Yeah. You do write your own songs sometimes?
Yes, I've written and co-written, and I've won the National American Country Music Awards for Songwriter of the Year.
Wow,
Um,
congrats to you.
Thank you. And I've won Entertainer of the Year, and I've won a duet with someone of the year for also the National American Country Music Association. Was very involved in that for years also.
Hmm.
But as life changed, things change, and you don't have a lot of time to do all the things that you want to do in life. So,
Okay, my
but
next question is maybe if I ask this, the artists always go, "Oh, why do you ask me this?" But is there any kind of music you don't like?
yes,
Okay.
I do not like rap.
Okay.
I don't like the screaming music.
Mhm.
I don't really like the, I guess the reason I say rap is because all the cussing, the bad language, the sex, the
Mm.
violence, everything that goes
Yeah.
into it, I just don't think,
Mm.
me personally, that's not something I could portray. That's not something I could cover.
Mhm.
Um,
Mm. Yeah.
to me, that's mute. That's turn off the radio. I mean, and that don't only go for music. That also goes for TV. As I said, times have changed, so much that there's just crazy things that I guess that's kind of why I relate back to the real life thing. I mean, yeah, some of the country music, some of the things are a little harsh, but also if you look into the songs, a lot of them have meaning behind them. And maybe had I sat and listened to some of the rap stuff, maybe I could understand them a little better.
Maybe. Well, some rap is good, but some rap is really, well, I turn it
Really,
off.
really bad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Correct. I like
Yeah.
80s music. I love 80s.
Yeah, me
I
too.
love pop. I mean, jazz, anything that's actual really music, but I cannot wrap my mind around rap where it becomes music.
Hmm.
Because basically to me it's talking a lot of
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Okay. Besides your musical talents, do you have any other hidden talents my listeners would like to know about?
The only thing I really know of is, as I told you, I am a dancer. I've been a dancer for years, but I don't do much of the dancing anymore.
Hmm.
Basically, singer and a dancer, and that's basically what I've done my whole life.
Okay.
Mm,
What can we expect from you in the future, in Second Life and in real life?
Well, Second Life, we're just working towards a lot of different things. I'm probably going to be bringing some of my originals in here. A lot of people have really liked. I do have my original Cherry Red video access where people can see that,
Mm-hmm.
and I have some other songs that I've done originals that people that's really they're really wanting them. So we're going to try to bring some MP3s into World.
Okay.
Available to the people where they can put them on their MP3 players, and we're talking about, we've got so many different things that we're talking about in the works of, we may be doing some type of tour in World,
Mm-hmm.
um, just like real life. We're just
Oh,
not
cool.
really, there's a lot of different things that we're throwing around at this point in time. Just, anywhere I can help. I love SL. I intend to stay here.
Mm-hmm.
And the fans and the people that have grown in my group in such a short time, I'm telling you, it's absolutely just amazed me. They're amazing. There is a
Yeah.
lot of amazing, amazing people here and
Yeah, I know.
support. I do it for the reason that they love it, and I do it for the same reason in real world. And I have been blessed in the music business, I must say. I mean, there's a lot of things that I've done in my life in the music business that, people could only dream of doing. And, I always say that I'm blessed and I'm thankful for what I've been blessed with.
What would you tell a new artist that comes into Second Life, or even in real life? What advice would you give that person?
Well, it's a rough road,
Mm-hmm.
but you got to stick to it. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to like your music. You're going to get some very negative things, but you got to be strong. You got to be tough and keep at it and do what you do. You can't be a quitter. You can't give up. You
Mm-hmm.
have to stick to what you love and just hold on for the ride. That's all I can say.
Okay, that's pretty good advice, I must say. I know your voice is not so good at the moment, but still I'm going to ask you the last question I ask every artist. Could you sing a little bit?
I would love to, but today with my voice being hoarse, these allergies are just killing me. I
Yeah,
would
I know.
probably rather not. Um,
Okay.
as I said, I would welcome you. I can give you any of my MP3s if someone wants to listen to that, or a link
Mm-hmm.
that
That
they
would
could listen to that
that
if they would
that
like.
that would be great also, because I interview the artist, and I, at the end of it, I always let them sing a little bit, because to let the people get to know them.
Right.
Most people do already know them, but still there are some people who don't, and then that's why I ask. But no, it's fine. Ariana, thank you so much for this interview.
And thank you so much for having me. It's definitely an honor for you to ask to interview me, and I do appreciate you and what you do.
Thank you.